Greetings, I'm Teak the Gamer, and this is Sonic Saturday. Last week, Sonic navigated an underground maze filled with lava and spikes. Today he's taking a break by visiting the Spring Yard Zone. I don't really know what Spring Yard is supposed to mean, but I can only guess that this is a place for the critters of the world to entertain themselves. It's bright, colorful, and generally gives the feeling of an amusement park. Future levels in the franchise will expand on this concept to more obvious degrees. Honestly, I'm not really a fan of this level, or any of the similarly themed levels that follow it. I can get behind the idea of open hills or underground temples in a world of humanoid animals, but giant amusement parks just seem out of place. Mostly though, I think I dislike the level for the same reason I dislike the bonus stages. Those darn bumper things. I just want to get moving, and these things completely take control of my character. Judging from the ruined city in the background, my guess is that this zone sits at the edge of Robotnik's territory, which means that Sonic is now on the offensive. The last two levels were areas where Robotnik was an invading presence. In this level, we're now on his turf. There aren't a lot of new enemies here. We got another rolling bug, this time with spikes on its back. And there's also this robot ball thing that shows up behind you on occasion. The real danger of this level doesn't come from the robots as much as the various spiked balls spinning and hovering around in the place. More than most, this zone has a lot of merciless obstacles to impede your path. Much like the flaming platforms of the previous zone, these areas make up for the lack of open running by forcing you into short, quick maneuvers. Even though there aren't a lot of differences from Act to Act, this zone is one of the more complicated zones in the game. In fact, Act 2 is one of two levels in the entire series with multiple endpoints. Spring Yard is also extremely busy, graphics-wise. The whole zone is randomly littered with colorful lines that can be easily mistaken for platforms. It can be hard to tell what is and isn't decoration. Robotnik here is a bit more dangerous in this level. Unlike the last two encounters, he'll actively target you by using a spike to pull up whatever block you're on when you cross paths. More importantly, the more you drag the fight out, the fewer places you have to stand, making the battle increasingly difficult the longer it goes. It's one of the harder boss encounters of the game. This makes sense because, according to the Sonic Wiki, this was originally intended to be the 5th zone instead of the 3rd. It doesn't look like the difficulty curve was adjusted very much. Well, that's it for the Spring Yard Zone. Tune in next time as Sonic gets even closer to defeating Robotnik.